What is going on, guys? My name is Orokaboss. Welcome to today's video. Now today we have an epic showcase between me and Hand Samurai, and I'm not sure, I think before I featured one match between us. It was another match, of course, and I actually got lessoned by Hand Samurai. And as we know that the ladder was down and I was hosting the lobby, and suddenly Hand Samurai and a couple of his buddies joined in and say, "Hey, we recognized you." And I of course recognized him because I know he's a very good player. So that's why I say, okay, alright, hop in and let's play some games. And this is gonna be, this just turned out to be an epic series between me and Hand Samurai, and this is one of the games we played. And I was on Tomb King, he was on Chaos, and let's actually introduce his army first. So he brought a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Fire, and with piercing bolt, that infamous piercing bolt, burning, very good, burning head, and flaming sword of ruin, and fireball, of course. And also he brought two exotic heroes. Exotic heroes are amazing at killing heroes, turns out to be, and both of them got Deadly Onslaughter, Hellfire Sword, and Foe Seeker. And on the ground he has two Chaos Bounds, a front line of Marauders and the Chaos Warriors. Always good, because these guys are very efficient at killing skeletons. On each flank he has two units of Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes, pretty standard against Tomb King. And that's his army. Very simple but very effective. Alright, looking at my side, I have Cetra the Imperishable with pretty much a lot of his goodies. The Blessed Blade of Frau, Incarnation of Plexion, Crown of Nekehara, Unyielding Will, Restless Dead, and that's pretty much it. And also I have a Hemray War Sphinx, which is the big kitty as well. And up in the front I have two Shapti Great Bows, and I also have, is that Ushapti? Yeah, I also have two Ushaptis, which is very which is something I'm trying, of course. Standard Ushapti is very good at killing infantry, because I figure if I'm very bad at killing infantry, might get some help from the Ushaptis to get rid of all these infantries. And then I have one unit of Nekehara Horsemen, and I have King Nakash Scorpion Legion Skeleton Spearsmen up in the front, together with two Skeleton Warriors. At center, two more Skeleton Warriors. At the back, three Skeleton Spears. And that's my entire army. Alright, let's put back to the normal speed and see how things goes. So right from the get-go, I'm pushing with my Ushapti Grey Bows and dishing some damage onto those Marauder Horsemen, killing some models, which is good. And these Marauders are pushing in, trying to land some damage onto my Ushaptis, and I am maneuvering them again, because now looking back at the, oh, that's a fireball, incoming a fireball. Let's see if I can dodge that. Yep, that's the command being given, and whew, dodge the bullet. Whew, that was close. So yeah, now looking back, I really have no reason to push, but you know, I was just trying to do something different this time, even though I should have just, you know, camp here and utilize my Grey Bows. But hey, I took some damage on Cetra as well, and turns out to be, I'm trying to hold this choke here and utilize this terrain piece here, but the thing is, I'm very hesitating because all my mobile units are here, and those Chaos Bones are catching them. And now I think I'm about to dive in, but as you can see here, slow down things a little bit. I'm gonna analyze the situation here. So Great Balls are still here, but they are not firing, and all his SEM and also more of the horsemen are still not getting poked enough, and these two skeleton spears are a little bit too far away from my Great Balls. Needs to cover the distance and scream for this side. And for the front line, my Shafties are doing a great job at killing those Marauders, which is very good. But here we still have Chaos Bones and also those Chaos Warriors, and the Marauders are pouring in from the flank. But I want to come in is here. So this is like Nekihara Horsemen and 2 SEMs, and etc. is actually having that plus 44% physical resistance from Incarnation Protection, alongside with the Hamray Wolf Sphinx. So they are actually fighting 2 exotic hero, which popped a ton of stuff. Look at that. Flaming Sword, Hellfire Sword, Deadly Daughter, you name it, you got it. And look at my Cetra, it's just dropping really rapidly. And this is something I really did not expect, because I think I gave the order to pull back, because the thing is, I don't have any infantry here. And there was a huge burning head onto my skeletons. I think land on 3 of them, which basically decimate them as well. So Cetra is definitely not having a good time, and it's dropping really fast. And now the skeletons are coming in. So my mass actually just got devastated. Like basically that Burning Head run right across 3 of my Skeleton's Warriors unit, which is not ideal as well. Here Cetra is having a world of trouble. So let's put on normal speed, because everything happened very fast, to be honest. And Cetra is just at 1/3 of HP already, and it's still dropping. Those exotic heroes, because I just really underestimated those exotic heroes, because I thought they're gonna be not that dangerous, but turns out to be very dangerous. Is that a piercing bolt onto his own Chaos Bones? Samurai must be trolling me, because he just basically... Oh! So Cetra is getting dunked on again, but this time he popped the Incarnation Protection again. And now those exotic heroes are pretty low as well, and I'm sure they're gonna feel the pain. But the thing is, now slow down things a little bit, because I think he did an excellent job getting rid of my skeletons. Because right now, looking at the battle, like this skeleton is about to die. I have 1 here, and I have 2 here. So that's it. I only have 3 infantries left. And also those Shafties are really not doing so hard against those Chaos Bones. And I'm putting these Shafties back as well. And I think I'm gonna do another summon here. But this is kinda prematurely, in my opinion. The summons coming a little bit too early. There you go. So right now, those exotic heroes are gonna have a world of trouble. And they're gonna have a hard time to pulling out, but hey, they actually pulled out, because exotic heroes have more mass than I expected. I should put it in that way. And the Cetra is dangerously low and about to getting killed. Like Cetra just getting dunked on early and drop this low is actually my downfall in this game, in my opinion, because it's just very strange to have... Oh, that's another fireball. Let's see if I can dodge that. Oh, I didn't dodge it. So that went straight back to the fireball, and now Cetra is really low. But the big kitty is still doing a lot of work onto those Chaos Warriors, which is good. And then now my Shafties are targeting that Chaos Sorcerer Fire, trying to get rid of him. and we still have more infantry pouring in, and 3 SEMs are still alive up in the sky. And also we have those annoying throw axes just basically sandwich me and throw axes onto me from all different angles. And now Cetra got dunked on again, and he's dead. So that's a huge blow. And right now on the battlefield I still have 4 infantry left. I still have Shaptis times 2. I still have Big Kitty. I still have Great Bows. But the thing is, without Cetra, without the support of Unyielding Will, and also as well as the Restless Dad, and oh, there's another fireball. Yeah, I dodged that one. There you go. So that's good. And now with Shafty Great Bows at the target, which is very, because now looking back at the replay, I think Samurai is actually pretty good at timing his at prioritizing his target, because he obviously had a goal to just kill Cetra as fast as possible and then deal with the Grey Bows, which is the right call in my opinion. And right now, even though this ICMs are no, but I'm sure this Lord is dead, but those exotic heroes are still online and still gonna dish out a lot of damage, as well as these Marauder Horsemen, and they still have a ton of ammunition, so they're still gonna do a lot of hurt onto my Shaptis. So yeah, that Lord is gonna die pretty soon in my opinion. And 360, I don't think he's coming back though. Yeah, he's not coming back. Now the target should be on the exotic heroes, but now look at that, exotic heroes are coming down to hunt down those with Shafty Great Bows. But Big Kitty just goes right back in here and about to dish out some damage onto the exotic heroes. There you go. Keep in mind that the War Sphinx actually has a lot of charge bonus, so on charge, War Sphinx is gonna do a lot of damage. There you go. That's another charge dive onto this infantry, because right now this infantry is really hurting me. And Shaptis are coming in to kill some more of those Marauders. But now my mass is just really suffering, because I can see that now I'm just trying to get rid of these 2 SEMs, which I think I will get them. There you go, both of them is on their way outside the map. But my mass is really low, because my Big Kitty is still very healthy, but I don't think I have enough to deal with all the things left for Chaos side, because Chaos still have a lot of infantry left, a lot of Marauder throwing axes left as well, and the balancing power is slightly in favor of my opponent now. But I'm not sure whether if I can keep those Great Bows, and look at that, my Great Bows still have a lot of ammunition left. So this is what really hurts me, because now looking back at this game, my downfall is not being careful with Cetra play, and also I was pushing in too eagerly. Look at that, I managed to route everything here, but soon everything is just gonna come back, which is kinda awkward, because those 3 Chaos Bones are still alive, still fighting, and they actually gain their chevron as well. So that's kinda awkward. And Big Kitty is not fit to fight those large units, unfortunately. So which means that Chaos Bone and also the Marauder Horseman is gonna do a lot of damage and not taking a lot of damage back. Look at that, and all these Marauder Horsemen and those Chaos Bone's gonna keep my Big Kitty in place, even though it's winning at the moment, but it's just gonna get overwhelmed in just a few moments. There's pretty much no skill involved up until this moment. So I'm just gonna speed up things a little bit, because I know that I'm gonna lose eventually. But this was such a close game, and I definitely learned a lot, and I think I need to I need to just basically change up things a little bit, because those two with Shapty pick is definitely not of women, because they just didn't perform at all. Like, look at that, one of them got 24 kills, the other one got 36, which is pretty bad, which is basically no value. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the game, and for now, Orokaboss signing off.